We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy is nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Into the box now, Josh Ockamy. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Josh Ockamy.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Arauz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Galvis on to first, and they turn the double play.
That in third. The shortstop.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at 260 with 45 home runs and 106 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
広島との最終戦です。
2-1.
Oh, 今日はレイズが今んとこ勝ってますな。
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
ランナ戦ですね。はい、ファーボール。2回目のファーボール。
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the whole there.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Fastball just inside. Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport.
And he can't come up with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
アイスホッケーでも発売日まだ決まってないんちゃいます。まだ情報出てないと思うけどね。発売はされると思うけど。
What do you have for us on him, Danny? One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon. He's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled. And this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Striding in, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
あれでも海外版でしょ、前から。
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
ああ、ケンタさん久しぶりですな。ちょっとシリーズやってたんで。いやー、今現在 0.5 で追っかけてますよ。ちょうど今裏でヤンキースとレイズが試合してます。昨日負け取ったから 0.5 になりました。ああ、見てました。まあでもレイズになんとかね、2連勝できたからあれは良かったですよ。なんとしてもね、今日頑張って倒してもらいたい。今日でもレイズのピッチャーがスネルさんらしいです。今のところ 2-0 でレイズが勝ってます。
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
He's set. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
なんぼで打ってんのかわからんけど。
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
意外と DL 版の方が安いかもしれない。
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second.
ジオの方が安いんちゃいますかね、もしかしたらね。ああ、取られました。これは1点取られる。あーちゃー、やられた。この野郎。
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D'Lo. They lost the first game of this series. They certainly don't want to fall behind.
やられましたな。ファースト取れんかったです。
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for an average coming into this year.
いいですけどね。あれでもなんか3種類ぐらい出てますよね。待って、高いのと中間のと安いのと。ああ、別にあれ普通にできりゃええから一番安いのでいいですけどね。そこまでこだわりはないから。
Here it comes, 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
それやったらほとんど BL 版と変わらんですね。
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
まだもうちょいかかるんちゃいますけど、まあ、早ければ8月中か。まあ、あんだけ注目されとったらもう搭載されるでしょ。
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first.
ああ、それじゃあんま意味ないっすよね。その辺どう言われるか知らないけど。
2-2 one more time. Rolled slowly to first. Throw in time and the side is retired.
ほんまに安いのでいいですよ。
A run, a hit, and a man left. One inning in the books here. Reds lead this one, 1-0.
BLM で処刑された。BLM って何でしたっけ？
Here now is Rafael Devers. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
終盤ですよ。次がちょうどレイズ4連戦。ここでもうある程度決まってくるんちゃいますかね。まあでもスネルってピッチャーはほんまに打てないですね。散々三振取られましたからね。
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and
モ
let
ー
these
ソン
guys
さ
just
ん
fly
は
out to
打
the
てま
warning
した
track.
けど。
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
マスコ・デラックスってなんかキムタクと同い年らしいです。
Swing and a miss. Looked like a knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
79マイルだからなかなか当てにくい。
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch
や
to
たら
him
連
was
投
off
し
the
てき
plate
ま
for
す
a
ね。
ball 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 32
今
driven
のと
in.
こレイズが2点リードですね。スネルさんを攻略してくれるといいんです
Maybe trying
け
to
ど、な
back
か
him
な
up
か
a
ピ
bit
ッ
there
チ
with
ャー
the
も打
fastball.
てないですからね。
2 out, nobody on. Probably surprised to see the
こ
knuckle
の
curve
球
there.
ほんまなんとか
2-1.
せなダメですね。とことんやられそうです。
Breaking
やたら
ball
連
that
投
time
して
that
くる。
misses out of the zone.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even got himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
From the stretch. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Big
まああれも
swing
ほ
and
ん
a
ま
miss
に
to
め
the
っちゃ好
fastball,
き
and
な
he's
人やった
behind in
ら
the
ね、
count 0-2.
高いのカウント
Down
も。
0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get
まあ
on the
メジャー
heater,
でい
even
う
though he has 5
高いや
weapons
つ
to
買
go
うみ
to.
たいなもんですよね。葬式バージ
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right
ね、
now.
高いの
That's
めっ
not
ちゃ高い
terrible,
ですよ
but
ね。
it's
な
a
んか
lot
1
higher
万
than
何
he'd
ぼ
like.
しゃれちゃいましたっけあれ。さすがに買わないで
The
すね。あれ
1-2.
は
Ball.
あとは NBA の方ですよね。あれもなんか3種類出てるんですよね。
Full count.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
まあ、バスケもいいんですけど、あれはまあ、
And
先
he may
送
be
りしてもい
starting
い
to
かも
lose
しれ
the
ないです
feel
ね。
here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
5000円高い。相当高い。
Standing in, Marcus Walden, as he'll look to bring home that
Wow,
tying run
pitcher
from
になってき
second
た。
with a base hit into the outfield.
指名打者がないんですよね、ナショナルリ
First
ーグ。
pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a
That's
swing
it.
like
That's the
that.
ball.
1-1 to the Boston pitcher.
自ら打っ
2
てタイ
down
ムリ
runners
ー
at
とか。
first and second.
うわ
Here's
う
a
わ
pitch
ま。
swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know
さ
it's a
あ、
pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the
お
pitcher
っ
throw
と
a few more
歩か
pitches.
してくれるん
Full
ですか
count
ね。
now. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
ああまあ、球数は稼げたんで。ダウンロードコード。
Nick
こんな
Castellanos
んでも
now.
つ
He
けて
went
も
hitless last night
で
in
き
a
ない
game
んじゃ
where
意
his
味ないん
guys
ですよ
could
ね。
push across only one
北米
score.
版のアカウントじゃなくて、日本版でもできるんですかね。でも予約でつけとるんやったら対応してるんですかね。
He's
ここが
ready.
わ
Here's
から
the
ん。
first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Hit hard to third. Leverage has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
ああ、やっぱ普通のノーマル版がいいです。
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
ああ、
So
い
the
らない。
bases are empty with one man gone. And next to
メジャー
bat
は
will
も
be
うほんま
Tucker
に好きやか
Barnhart.
らね、先行プレーができとったから、
First offering
まあ、あ
on
れ
its
が目
way.
当てみたいなもんやから、
Grounded to the right.
うわぁ、抜ける。
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot it right past him.
Ready. Galvin.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
それで予約やってるのもすごいですね。北米アカ作りなさいってことですか。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Runners on first with one down.
まあ、あれも普通にシーズンとかできるだけで全然いいんで、こだわっ
Good
てやって
slider
ないか
there,
ら。
but laid off and called the ball low.
2 balls, no strike.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double
未
play.
だにあんまルールもよう分かってないですけど、感覚でやってるだけ。
3 and
3
0
balls, no
now.
strike.
That's where he wants that
Ah,
sinker to
hayay.
end up, but that was a nice job of
ま
laying
あ、そ
off.
れもそこまでこだわりはないですね。
3 and 0, here it is. 3 and 1 to him now. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit out
う
toward second.
わー、人抜けていく。
And that's through for a hit. And
これ
that
は
runner
やばい。
will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, I'll
あ
tell
あ、
you,
どう
it
なんです
doesn't
か
matter
ね。
what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so
ああ、
good.
よっぽどのマッケンファンやったらまあ、食いつくかもしれないですけど。ちょっと用意しときましょうか。
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
まあ、ちょこちょこやっぱ話し合いはしとかんとね。
Into the box
Wow,
now,
bunt.
Trevor Bauer. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The
まさか送りバント
sacrifice
して
works
くる
to
とは。
perfection.
Now batting. The center fielder.
まあちょっとセカンド投げとってもよかった
Digging
です
in,
ね。
Mark Payton. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
あとはこのバッターを抑えんと。
Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, ball.
Second and third, two away. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher,
ま
right?
た
You
真ん
have an
中要
open
求
base,
してる。
but you have a guy
真
on
ん
deck
中は
that can do
怖
a
い
lot
で
of
すわ。
damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The set and the 2-1. This is pulled into
Ah,
right.
打たれた。
That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's
打た
a
れ
2-0
ましたな。
ball game.
Now batting. The first baseman.
ああ、書いてましたね、それね。来年の22が出た時になんか、どうのこうの書いてましたね。
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
ああ、PS5 の11月に多分出ると思うんで。
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
まあ、お一人一台らしいですよ、あれ。
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2-1. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
11月に出すらしいですね。
The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Josh Akemi. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
なんか CD とかディスクが10枚分とか入ってます。すごいですね。
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-1.
3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Count
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
多分 NBA はね、安いやつだとアップグレードしてくれないらしいんですよ。
And he lays off their ball 4. So
彼
the
その
leadoff
な
man
ん
is
とか
on
ヘ
here
ビ
to
ションっ
begin
ていう
inning
の
number
ともう
3.
一個
They
の
haven't been able
め
to
っちゃ高
register
い
a
やつ
hit
買う
against
と
this guy. But at least
5
they have a
で
base runner
無
here.
償アッ
We'll
プ
see
グ
if
レー
that
ドし
leads
て
to
くれるらしい。
something.
一番安いのどうも対象外みたいですからね。
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Arauz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
2台近づけると爆発する。
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
ほ
Got
ん
him.
まにやったら甘いの分か
Wow,
っ
this
てるん
guy's
ですけ
mowing
ど
right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the
こ
hitters
れ
don't
が
get
ま
to
た
see
フ
that
ァー
guy
ルに
very
なら
often.
ないですよね。
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260 with 45 home runs and 106 runs batted in.
甘いな。
1-1.
ボール臭い
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1-2 to the Boston
逆に今の
shortstop.
遅い。
Popped him up.
だーいちゃい。
Suarez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, JD Martinez.
あ
Here's JD Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
あ、そうなんですかね。
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's it.
Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle.
Wow,
Elvis,
I didn't think
great
so.
stop. And given up on a
Mike.
phenomenal play to
あの強
retire
烈
the
な打
side.
球を取るとは。
One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0.
てかまだノーヒットなんです。
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
あれもまあ NBA ファンはたまらんでしょうな。バスケットもなんかルールがもう一つようわからないですね。
First pitch on its way.
守備がめちゃくちゃ難しいんですよね。なんかすぐファール取られるから。
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Lined into right, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club.
なかなかきついですな。
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And that'll miss up and in ball two.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The left fielder, number 33.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Reds are on top, 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Devers.
あれゲームはやらないですね。今度のゴルフはなんか面白そうですけど。
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
大泉さんもいろんなの出してますよね。今度またスノーランナーも出しますからね。
And now pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
車のあれも出しますよね。
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, minor leagues, and you're used to holding the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Kevin Pillar will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, one two-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
天候がリアルタイムに変わるとか言ってましたけど。ようやく捉えましたな。
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki. Ripped down the first base
う
line.
わ、取られた。
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, who drew a base on balls his first time up.
あー、でもなんやかんやいろいろ発売されますからね。
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
まあ日が傾くとかなんか雨降るとかいろいろあるらしいですけどね。
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And that misses 2-2.
次もね、リアルやったんですけど、なんか難しすぎての一つでしたね。
Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
いやー、惜しい。でもええ感じやった。
Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 64.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So here now is the pitcher, Marcus Walden. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's 0-1.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
まあいいかな。2アウトですね。
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Red Sox 2.
そろそろ変えましょうかね。じゃあ。
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Reds.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
変 変えましょうかね。もう下手に引っ張って打たれんのも嫌やしね。いいにしましょうか。どっちもどっちって感じですね。
Chris Mazza answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
もう早め早めに変えていきますわ。あとまた水を用意して。
First pitch on its way. And this
な
is
る
taken
べく
outside for ball
負け
one.
たくないんでね。
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
名前何でしたっけ？名前忘れましたけど。やたら YouTube で上がってますね。
Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher.
チアガー
Don't
ル
be
というか。
surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't
ああい
think
う
for
応
a
援が
second just
普
because
通
he
なん
took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to
ある意
third.
味なんかアイドルみ
Devers
たいな
fields it
感じ。
cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
野球見るよりチアガール見に行ってみたいな。
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
あんだけ YouTube でも残っとったらすごい。
That evens it up 1-1.
このバッターえらい小刻みに動きます
1-2
な。
now as that's in there at the knees.
定期的な揺れがあります。
2-2.
2-2's the count.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
全然ボール球ですけど。
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
まだリーグ勝ってますな。
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Behind 0-2 now. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game. And he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Josh Ockamy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
さあ、1番から。この手のピッチャーもそろそろ荒れちゃいますね。スタミナが減ってますね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander
この
up in
球が
front.
また甘いんですけど。
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Jonathan Arauz. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Good throwでした。
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball.
だいぶ遅めに振りま
1-0
したから
for
ね。
him to this point. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
もうちょい遅い方がいい。アウトアウト。
No offer on that one. 2
ワン
balls
テ
and
ン
a
ポ
strike.
遅いぐらいの方
Big
が
sweeping breaking ball
ナ
right
ッ
there.
クル
Good
カーは
pitch.
ほんまにも
But
っ
if he
と
wants
遅
to
く
get
振
him
ら
to
んと
swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
ストレートとかやったらワンテンポぐらいで
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
あ
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2点入ってます。
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Rafael Devers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He set the payoff pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Mark Payton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
もうスタミナが多分なくなっていると思う。
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lays off 2-2 now.
Drive
to right. There it goes.
Acha.
And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that. He paid the ultimate price.
逃さず打ちましたが。いきなり打たれるとはね。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Suarez, left field and carrying well. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
That missed. That's the ball.
惜しいですな。際ど。
The 1-0 delivery.
入った。
Change up low, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a liner.
わー、ちょうどまた間に落
That
ちる。
gets down and the inning will continue.
わ
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
どうしましょうかね。微妙ですな。変えるべきか。2アウトは2アウトなんですけど。
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Set and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started
こ
off
れ
with
は
one
やばい。
strike, and now he's got to
あ
count
と
his
この
favorite
真
3 and
ん中
1.
投げる気はないのに。
Seared down the first base line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2 Cincinnati. Wade Miley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Wade.
5.15。
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike.
ボール臭いけど入ってますね。
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Striding in for Boston, Kevin Pillar. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. Miley, 33 years old. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
もうヤンキース追いついてますやん。
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The 7th
Digging in to try it again. Alex Verdugo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 4 and the Red Sox 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0-2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
あのファーストはうまいな。あんだ
You
け
know
空
what I'm
調
seeing
列や
here
ったら
is a reluctance to
弾
throw the
くなりなんな
fastball.
りしそうで
It's
す
like
け
he
ど、
feels he can't throw the ball
普
right
通
by
に
him
取って
right
ま
now.
したね。
And it's fouled away.
ドストライクで捉えてたんですけど。
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
さあ、変えましょうか。
Darwin's and Hernandez, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 63, Darwinson Hernandez.
スイッチヒッターやったんですか、これ。やられましたな。確かに S って書いてましたね。
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Worked on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
The pitcher, number 22.
Philip Urban will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
All even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro. Whoa.
ピッチャーからっすか。誰にしましょうかね。この人にしましょうか、ここは。
Andrew Benintendi is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Andrew Benintendi.
カッター、スライダーか。
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 16 homers, 56 runs batted in.
Ball.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1.
うわ、あれ入ってんか。外れてますやん。
Count is full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Struck him out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Josh Ockamy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Arauz. And what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Jose Peraza come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Jose Peraza.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He'll come in here at 259. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Pops this one up. Suarez in foul ground, and this will land foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Jose Peraza will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Josh Osich gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Mark Payton. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Osage is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of JD Martinez. From the stretch.
審判固まる。遅いんですか。意外ですね。早いかと思ったら。
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away.
なぜかセカンド行かない。危ない危ない危ない。
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in the game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, looked like he was going in anchor there, 1-2.
めっちゃ甘いんですよ。遅いだけ。
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Digging in now, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
あれがストライク。
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its Gets away the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke him on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Gets the fastball high here. It gives him control 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another dead ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side retired. Red Sox lead 1. Still down by a count of 4-2.
この審判、ボール臭いのストライク言いますな。
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Winker.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker.
In
the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
Freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Matt Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
なんか打ちそうな感じですね。多分ノーアウトっていうのが余計にやる。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
ノーアウトなんですよね、これ。
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
悔しいんですけどね。難易度高いからね。
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Barnes has compiled over 65 innings of work, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Try again, 1-2.
That's high, that's the ball.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
この人が打たれたら正直どうしようもない。
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Aristides Aquino will get the call to pinch hit here. He'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Behind
on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Comes in with that average down in the 240s. 22 home runs and 65 RBIs. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. That misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Oh, that hole developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting that right out of the shoot from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield no.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
なんか微妙な感じしたらね。どうしましょうかね。これ変えてもね、微妙なとこですな。話し合いはもうできへんからね。
Into the box now, Mark Payton, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
ビデオ判定出んかったですね、あれ。
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Reds lead it 6-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he falls behind
フォ
now,
アボー
2-0.
ル連発出してほしいですね。
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Oh.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base
あ
umpire.
の
It's
まま
ball
フォア
3
ボー
now.
ルでも OK ですよ。
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short.
うわ
Galvis
ー、
is
あれ
there.
取るか。
And an off-balance
あ、う
throw
ま
is
い
in
こと
time as he takes one
守り
away.
ますな。
The center fielder, number 99.
シ
Next
ョー
up
ト
for
め
the
っ
Red
ちゃうまいんで
Sox,
すよ。
Alex Verdugo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for
ジ
him
ャン
to
ピ
this
ング
point.
スロー。
The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Hmm, まだ同点みたいですね。どうしましょうかね。ダルベックさんにしましょ
Bobby Dahlbeck will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Fouled away. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually
う。
easier
歩
said
か
than
せてくれ
done.
ました。
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Lucas Sims gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
この人もまた球種が多い。
Here comes the first pitch.
おっと。
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1.
ああ、フォアボール
2
連
out
発
with a
し
man
て
at
くだ
first.
さい。
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Jose Peraza.
And here's Carlos Jose Peraza. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing.
なんとか悪あがきをしてますけど。
Breaking ball that drops in
あ
for
れ
a
がス
strike.
トライク入ってないじゃないですか。適当な審判ですな、これ。
Hit the target, but this is
普
low,
通に
2 and
ノー
1.
スリーですよ、これ。
Two men are on with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And no one can get there as it falls. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a rib.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
次につながりますな。あのまま終わるよりかはね。
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the
バチ
left.
コーンと同点ホームランとか面白い。
2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2 and 1. Fouled off. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer earned his 9th win of the year. Marcus Walden worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
問題はレイズが負けてんのか勝ってんのかですよね。負け取ってくれたら変わらず 0.5 なんですけど。
No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here
シ
tonight.
ョートがなんかやったらうまかったです。
Drive home safely.
の2点も痛かったですな。問題は向こうがどうなってるか。レイズ勝ってますな。なんやかんや勝ってますな。さすがレイズ。これで、こっから4連戦ですね。もう最後の4連戦。まあ幸いでも、スネルさんがどうも当たらんみたいやから、まだ良かったら良かったですけど。これで 1.5 ですな。うわ、こっち並んでますよ。すごいっすね、これ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。